Cruise lovers, brace yourselves. Princess just changed its popular Plus and Premier packages, and it's going to cost you more for less. Since 2020, Princess has bundled together popular perks in its Plus and Premier packages. Over the years, they've tinkered with what's included, ostensibly tailoring the packages to passenger feedback, but the result has often been a higher price tag or fewer perks. Well, Princess has done it again, and this time, cruisers are getting hit on both fronts. Starting July 22nd, the daily cost of the Princess packages rose between $5 and $15. And at the same time, Princess discontinued some of their popular perks. I've taken a close look at the changes and read all the fine print. I'll show you what you get with the Princess Plus and Princess Premier package, one perk at a time. By the end of this breakdown, you'll know exactly which package gives you the best value and how much the changes could cost you. Hey, just a quick note. While Princess is currently selling these revamped packages, it is only for sailings that depart after January 14th, 2026. If your cruise is scheduled for 2025, then you'll want to watch this video, where I cover the Princess packages being used on current sailings. Let's begin with the pricing, because it's gotten a bit more complicated. There are now 8 different price points, depending on which package you choose, when you purchase it, and which ship you're sailing on. The Princess Plus package starts at $65 per person per day, while the Princess Premier starts at $100. If you wait until the last minute, defined as within 4 days of your sailing or once you're already on board, you'll pay an extra $5 per day. And if you're sailing on one of the new Sphere-class ships, the Sun Princess or the Star Princess, tack on another $5 per day to either package. For many cruisers, the drink package is the main reason they book a Princess Plus or Premier package. And the good news is that perk is mostly unchanged. Both packages still include a wide range of beverages: beer, spirits, wine by the glass, cocktails and mocktails, fountain sodas, specialty coffees and teas, frappes, and Red Bull energy drinks. Plus covers drinks priced up to $15, and Premier covers drinks up to $20. But there are a few important caveats. First, did you notice that I didn't mention bottled water? That's because water now has a quota of no more than 12 bottles per day for both Plus and Premier package holders. Now that does add up to 6 liters, which should be more than enough for one person, even under the hot Caribbean sun. I hope you also noticed that canned sodas are not included, just fountain soda. That's always been the policy, but enforcement has tightened over the last year. Guests are now actively being charged for canned sodas, even with a drink package, though they do receive a 25% discount for a final price of $2.66 per can. In my mind, the biggest change is subtle but significant. Previously, Plus passengers had a limit of 15 alcoholic drinks per day with unlimited non-alcoholic options. Now, that 15 drink cap applies to all beverages, alcoholic or not. Only bottled water is excluded from that count. If this sounds restrictive, Premier may be your best bet. It includes unlimited drinks. Finally, the juice bar is no longer included. Technically, this perk was separate from the beverage package. Available at breakfast and lunch in or near the buffet, the juice bar serves 8 different fresh squeezed juice concoctions. Previously, Plus and Premier package holders had unlimited access, but now all cruisers must pay a la carte between $8 and $12 per drink. But here's a pro tip. If you're craving your morning smoothie, head to the buffet or International Cafe. You'll find a rotating selection of small, single-ingredient, fresh-squeezed beverages like a raspberry smoothie or watermelon juice. It may not be the carrot, cucumber, apple, ginger blend that you hoped would cure all your ailments, but they're still delicious and free for all cruisers. Now, if all this feels too complicated, you can always skip the packages entirely and pay as you go. Complimentary beverages like tap water, iced tea, lemonade, hot tea, basic coffee, hot chocolate, milk, and orange juice are available in the buffet and dining rooms, though not at bars. Dining is a big part of the Princess experience, and for good reason. The line has built a strong reputation among food lovers with award-winning options and partnerships with celebrity chefs. Whether it's Alfredo's Pizzeria, widely considered the best pizza at sea, or immersive, high-end experiences like Spellbound by Magic Castle, Princess knows its guests want to eat well on their cruise. One of the most common complaints about the Plus package was its limit of just 2 casual dining meals per cruise, regardless of how long the sailing was. In response, Princess has bumped that up to 4 casual dining meals. That's an improvement, but the limit still applies per cruise and doesn't take into account that guests on longer cruises will be paying more for their package, but still getting the same number of meals. The Premier package remains the better value for foodies. It includes unlimited, casual, and specialty dining. Both packages also come with Ocean Now delivery and room service, 2 separate services that often get confused. Room service is ordered by phone from your stateroom and delivered to your cabin. Without a package, there's a $5 fee per order, though breakfast is always free for all guests. Ocean Now, on the other hand, is ordered through the Princess app and normally requires a one-time $14.99 activation fee. It lets you order food, drinks, and more to anywhere on the ship, your stateroom, a lounge, or even your pool chair on the Lido deck. So where exactly can you eat on your cruise? Princess dining falls into 4 main categories. Included dining is free to all guests, with or without a package. While venue names vary by ship, this includes the main dining room, buffet, poolside pizza and burgers, soft serve ice cream, and the always popular 24-hour international cafe. Casual dining, such as Alfredo's Pizzeria and O'Malley's Irish Pub, offer a prix-fixe menu that includes 1 starter, 1 entree, and 1 dessert. Without a package, these venues cost $14.99 per person. Specialty dining like the Crown Grill, Sabatini's Italian Trattoria, and the Catch by Rudy typically carry a $55 cover charge, which increases to $60 on the Sun or Star Princess. And finally, experiential dining, where dinner is the show. These are Princess's most coveted dinner spots, the Chef's Table, Spellbound by Magic Castle, and 360. No package includes them. You'll have to pay the full cover charge, currently $149 per person. The restaurant Love by Brito was previously classified as experiential, but recently has been moved into the specialty dining category, meaning it is now included for Premier package holders. The exact restaurant lineup varies by ship, which can have a big impact on the overall value of the Plus or Premier package. To see which dining venues are available on your specific ship, check out this video. Even with unlimited dining in the Premier package, there are some boundaries. You're limited to 1 specialty meal per mealtime. So no double dipping. If you have dinner at the Crown Grill, you can't grab dessert at Sabatini's that night. Dining perks are non-transferable. You can't share your meals with someone else. To be clear, no, Princess package holders cannot gift one of their 4 casual meals to a friend. And finally, if you don't use all of your casual meals in the Plus package during your cruise, they don't roll over or get refunded. It's use them or lose them. Wi-Fi is one of the few perks that hasn't seen any changes during this update. Plus includes Medallion Net Max Wi-Fi for 1 device, and Premier includes Wi-Fi for up to 4 devices. This is one of the few perks that can be shared, so if you're traveling with 3 or 4 people in your stateroom, it may be more cost-effective to book the Premier package for the first 2 guests than let everyone share the included device access. Both packages use Medallion Net Max, Princess's upgraded prioritized Wi-Fi network, which is generally faster and more reliable than the standard plan. Crew appreciation, also known as daily gratuities, is included with both the Plus and Premier packages. Depending on your stateroom category, this perk can be worth $17 to $19 per person per day. But there are a couple of important notes. On Australian sailings, crew appreciation is already built into the cruise fare, yet the price of the package add-ons remains the same. Gratuities are neither removable nor refundable with these packages. If you're someone who prefers to tip in cash, in person, you know, the traditional way, this setup may feel restrictive. A few other perks are sticking around, like the unlimited photo package and reserved theater seating for Premier guests. But several others are getting the axe, or as Princess puts it, to make way for these guest-inspired enhancements, select package features with lower usage will be removed. Translation: Say goodbye to premium desserts, juice bar access, medallion shipping, group fitness classes, and princess prizes. So, what new features are being added? Shore excursion credits. Princess has added this brand new perk to the Premier package to reflect what their guests truly desire. Though it's not hard to see this as a move to keep pace with competitors like Norwegian and Holland America, who already offer similar perks. Premier guests will now receive between $100 and $300 in excursion credit, depending on the length of the cruise. However, there are a few strings attached. The credit is only valid for excursions booked directly through Princess, which are often more expensive than third-party options. The package perks only apply to the cruise portion of a Princess vacation. If you have booked a land tour of the Alaskan interior or a trek to Machu Picchu, you won't be able to apply your shore excursion credits to that portion of your trip. Unused credits are forfeited. There's no refund if you don't spend them. Still, if you're someone who prefers the convenience and security of booking excursions through the cruise line, this new perk could add some solid value. Okay, we're about to dive into the best part of this video, math time. As I mentioned earlier, package pricing has gotten a lot more complicated. With 8 different pricing combinations based on when you book, which package you choose, and which ship you're sailing on, things can get tricky fast. To keep it simple, for this next section, I'm going to assume you've purchased your package pre-cruise and are not sailing on the Sun or Star Princess. That means we're working with a price of $65 per day for Plus and $100 per day for Premier. And remember, Princess requires both the first and second guest in a stateroom to select the same package. So when you're calculating whether it's worth it, make sure it adds up for both of you. But here's a clever workaround, and let's just keep this between me and you, okay? We don't want Princess closing this loophole. If you're traveling with 3 people in one cabin and only one person wants the package, book that person as guest number 3. That way, the first 2 guests can skip the package entirely, while the third guest is free to add Plus or Premier individually. You'll need to call Princess directly to make this happen. Now, credit for this tip goes to one of our viewers who commented on an earlier video with detailed info. I haven't tried this myself, but as with any special request, for best results, be polite but insistent. All right, enough setup. It's math time. We'll start with the Princess Plus package. For a price of $65 per day, you'll get perks in 4 main areas. Drinks, Wi-Fi, and gratuities offer daily value, while the dining perks have a set value per cruise. How much daily value you get from the beverage package varies based on how much you actually drink. The Plus package allows up to 15 beverages per day. With a $15 cap per drink, that's $225 per day. Don't forget to add in your daily allotment of 12 bottles of water worth $24. That's a max value of nearly 4 times the daily package cost. But let's take a look at some more realistic numbers. Here's a menu with prices taken from a recent Princess bar menu. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to take a closer look. You can see that specialty coffees are $4, fountain soda is $3, beer is $8, and wine and cocktails start at $11 per drink. So if you grab a morning latte, a few sodas, and a couple of drinks with dinner, you could easily hit $40 to $60 in daily value. The Wi-Fi perk is much simpler. A single device Medallion Net Wi-Fi plan costs $24.99 per day if purchased separately. You can save when you go a la carte by sharing a plan between 2 people, skipping days, or using your Platinum or Elite loyalty discounts to get 50% off. But you'll be on the basic Wi-Fi network, not the faster Max version that comes with the Plus package. With the Princess Plus package, gratuities are included, $17 to $19 per person per day, depending on your stateroom. That's over a quarter of the daily package price right there. Now, I'll keep this brief. I know tipping is a touchy subject. Personally, we now remove automatic gratuities and tip directly in cash to the crew members who go above and beyond. Before you recoil in outrage, check out the research I've done about automatic gratuities so you can make an informed decision. Just know this, gratuities in the package are non-refundable and can't be removed, so if you also tip in cash, you're essentially double tipping. You get 4 casual dining meals per cruise regardless of how long the sailing is. These meals cost $14.99 each for a total value of $59.96. Let's put that into context. On a 10-day cruise, you're paying $650 for the Plus package. So casual dining makes up almost 10% of the value. But on a 21-day cruise, the same 4 meals still total $60, but now you're paying $1,365 for the package. So while it's a nice perk, the longer your cruise is, the less value the casual dining benefit becomes. In addition to the casual meals, Princess Plus package also includes free Ocean Now activation and free room service delivery. This gives you another $15 worth of value during your cruise. So, is Princess Plus worth it? Well, it depends on how you cruise. If you typically order a few drinks each day, use the Wi-Fi, and are happy to prepay gratuities, you're already ahead. Add in the $75 value from casual dining and room service perks, and the math really works in your favor. But here's the catch. Skip even one of those key perks and the equation shifts. All of these items can be purchased a la carte, and for some cruisers, that may actually be the smarter move. What's more, Princess has quietly removed several of the nice-to-have extras that used to help sweeten the deal. With premium desserts, juice bar access, fitness classes, and medallion shipping off the table, the package feels more bare bones than it used to. Bottom line, the beverage perk is now the core value driver. If you won't be taking full advantage of that, the rest of the perks probably don't justify the daily cost. Of course, there's another factor that's harder to quantify: convenience. For some guests, knowing everything is bundled means less stress, more indulgence, and fewer mental math moments on vacation. That kind of peace of mind might just be worth the price. It used to be that the only reason to upgrade to Premier was for the top shelf drinks. But unlimited specialty and casualty dining has been a complete game changer. Let's look at the numbers. Princess Plus is $65 per person per day. Princess Premier is $100 per person per day. That's a $35 daily difference. Now, if you're just upgrading for the drink package, here's the math. Premium allows you to order beverages $5 more expensive than what's covered in the Plus package. So you need to drink 7 premium drinks every day to break even. Realistically, most people won't hit that number, so drinks alone no longer justify the upgrade. The true value of Premier now lies in its dining perks. You'll get unlimited meals at both specialty and casual venues. Most specialty dinners come with a $55 cover charge, and casual spots like Alfredo's are $14.99. That's $70 in daily dining value, which covers double the upgrade from Plus to Premier. But, and this is a big but, this only pays off if you're actually using those dining venues every day. Since Premier added unlimited specialty dining, reservation demand has exploded. Many cruisers report not being able to snag a reservation even when they booked their cruise 6 months in advance. And that's a big deal, because if you can't use those included meals, the Premier upgrade quickly loses its value. Now, don't lose hope. We were surprised to learn that not all tables are released for reservation in advance. Many restaurants hold some space for walk-in guests. Even when all tables are booked, no-shows happen, and if you stay flexible, you might just score that table you were hoping for. Of course, dining during off-peak times like after 8 p.m. means it is more likely to get a table. Larger ships offer more specialty restaurants, which means better variety, but they also come with more passengers competing for the same tables. Smaller ships may make it easier to book a table, but only have a handful of specialty venues to choose from. Something else to consider is that while specialty restaurants do offer a more upscale, intimate experience with better table spacing and ambiance, the menus stay the same each night. On longer cruises, you might exhaust all of the options. Compare that with the main dining room, where the menu changes nightly and the food is genuinely good. Ultimately, whether Premier is worth the upgrade depends on your dining habits and the ship you'll be sailing on. Be sure to check out this video where I look at every Princess ship and what dining options they offer. Of course, Princess Premier isn't just about dining. Let's take a closer look at the additional perks that come with this package and what kind of value they really add. The Premier drink package doesn't have the 15-drink daily cap. It's truly unlimited and includes drinks valued up to $20 each. If you enjoy top-shelf cocktails, craft beers, or premium wines, you will appreciate this perk. Premier guests get Wi-Fi access for up to 4 devices per person. A solid upgrade from Plus, especially for families or travelers juggling multiple devices. That's a value of $44.95 per day if purchased separately. Just like Plus, Premier also includes prepaid gratuities, valued at $17 to $19 per person per day depending on cabin type. And of course, both room service and Ocean Now delivery are included with the Premier package, same as Plus. There are also 3 exclusive perks you'll only get with Princess Premier. First, a photo package that includes unlimited digital photos of anyone in your stateroom plus 3 printed 8x10s per person. For a couple, that's 6 printed photos and a digital archive of your entire vacation. Princess photo packages sold separately start at $89, so this perk adds an estimated value of around $45 per guest when cruising as a couple. Reserved seating for production shows remains part of the Premier package. It's important to note that this perk does not apply to smaller scale performances like comedy acts, lectures, or solo musicians. The seats themselves are pre-selected by Princess. While they're generally good spots with a solid view, don't expect front row placement. To claim your reserved seat, you'll need to arrive 15 to 30 minutes before showtime. Any seats unclaimed 15 minutes before curtain are released to the general audience. This perk doesn't have a clear dollar value, but it's a nice convenience offered exclusively to Princess's top-tier package holders. The newest addition to the Premier package is a credit towards shore excursions booked directly through Princess. The amount you receive depends on the length of your cruise. $100 for voyages of 6 to 9 days, $200 for voyages of 10 to 20 days, and $300 for voyages of 21 days and more. This credit becomes available as soon as you purchase the Premier package and can be used either pre-cruise online or on board at the Shore Excursions desk. Some Princess itineraries, like the World Cruise, are offered as one continuous voyage or split into shorter segments. But there's a catch. If you book the entire journey under one booking number, you'll receive a maximum of $300 in shore excursion credit, no matter how long the trip is. So, here's a pro tip. To maximize your shore excursion credit, consider booking each segment separately. That way, you can qualify for a new excursion credit on each leg of the journey, increasing your total benefit. When you break it down, the daily value of the Premier package comes from 4 major perks: drinks, dining, Wi-Fi, and prepaid gratuities. If you use all of these every day, the $100 daily cost is absolutely justifiable. In addition, you'll get over $175 in perks with a one-time value, like room service, shore excursion credit, and the photo package. However, at $100 per person per day, the Premier package can quickly add thousands to the cost of a longer cruise. That's a significant investment, sometimes exceeding the base fare itself. And here's something many people don't realize. If you also purchase Princess Vacation Protection, the cost of the Plus or Premier package is included in your insured trip total. That means you're paying an additional 6 to 9% in insurance premiums based on that higher amount. That might sound like nitpicking, but those smaller percentages add up. I believe you deserve to know exactly where your money is going so you can make informed decisions that match your travel priorities. I hope this video has helped you clearly understand all the changes Princess has made to its Plus and Premier packages, what's been added, what's been removed, and how the value stacks up depending on your cruise style. Just a quick reminder, these updates won't take effect until January 14th, 2026. So if you're sailing before that date, the current package structure still applies. And if you already purchased the old version of the Plus or Premier package for a cruise in 2026 or beyond, yes, Princess will honor those bundles. They also give you the option to pay the difference and switch over to this new Princess package scheme. As always, the best package for you is the one that aligns with how you like to cruise. Whether that means keeping things simple with the base fare, adding a few perks with Princess Plus, or going all in with the Premier experience, what matters most is that it fits your priorities and your budget. Just remember, whether you choose the Plus package, the Premier package, or stick with the basic cruise fare, adventure awaits.